holding yourself accountable is necessary. Something that we tend to do that a lot of us are in denial about, and it does not require a psychologist to tell you this, is that we play victim a lot. Some of us just are very used to playing victim. Could it be a survival tactic or a defense mechanism, whatever it is. A lot of us are so used to playing victim. It's kind of like going into a lion's den and you instigate stuff and you went into its territory, and of course it's going to react, and then you play dead to survive. Whether or not it kills you, that's up to the lion, but you get the drift, right? So a lot of us are notorious for instigating stuff, for starting stuff in general. And then when we get called out on it, we want to act shy. We want to act like, that's not what I was trying to do. That's not what I meant. Instead of just owning up to it and say, listen, I messed up. You're right. I'm wrong. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. It really is. It's not the end of the world. And it's okay to admit when you're wrong. It will not take anything out of you. As a matter of fact, it's like taking a really huge, beautiful dump and getting it out of your system. That burden, that fear, that worry of holding on to this lie that you've had to keep perpetrating to stay afloat. You don't have to do it anymore. You're not the victim no more. You've come clean. I did some dirt on you. I did you dirty. I did you wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry. I remember a sermon that I had in church like years ago. I was a kid. And the priest literally was like, there are 3 words that will take you really far in life. Please, sorry, and thank you. I, for one, I don't know if it's because of emotional traumas or whatever, I apologize to everything, everyone, anything. Inanimate objects. I dropped something, sorry. I drink my water too quick, sorry. Like, I apologize for everything. I want to pass by someone, sorry. I'm sorry. Like, for some people, the word sorry just comes out easy, and for others, it's not a very easy feat to come across. It's not a very easy word. I don't like to blame parents for everything, but I'll blame parents for this. If you grow up in a household where your parents never ever apologize even when they're wrong, there's a high chance that you're gonna carry that trait and not apologize when you're wrong. It's, I guess, common sense. But it doesn't have to be that way. It does not have to be that way. It's okay to apologize. It is not the end of the world. I know it's a pride thing. Whatever it is, whatever peace of mind it gives you to not apologize, I promise you, the peace that comes with apologizing will surpass that. When you apologize for something that you were clearly in the wrong for, you're not in the wrong anymore. I mean, you were, it's past tense, you apologize. Whether or not that person holds you to it, that's on them now. You've said your piece. So you've earned your peace, at least within you. If they want to hold a grudge against you, if they want to stay mad at you, that's on them. You apologize. You did what you had to do. And make sure you mean it when you say it. Don't just say it because you want to say it. No. Apology should be at your own pace, at your own time, at your own conscious decision. Like, it should be on your own terms. No one should ever force you to apologize, because then that is like null and void. That is not an apology. Story for another day. But before I get like far away from what I was trying to say, sometimes, back to topic, sometimes we are the toxic ones in any given situation. And you know how we're always like, oh, I need to cut out toxic people in my life? Sometimes you need to cut yourself out from other people's lives because you're the toxic one in that given situation. Yes, some people bring out the worst in you, but it's still you that's exhibiting that behavior. So you are the toxic one in that situation. Whether or not this person triggers you to act a certain way, you're the one acting that way. They did not put a gun to your head and say, act like this. You acted like that yourself. So you hold yourself accountable for that. Or at least you have to try and learn how to hold yourself accountable. If you are aware that you are the person that's in the wrong in any given situation, whether or not you choose to apologize or not, just take yourself out of that situation. That's all I'm trying to say. If you know that you are the toxic one in any given situation, cut yourself out of that situation. Take yourself out of that room. take yourself out of that room. It's not about axing people out of your life. It's not about like chop, 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 chop. I'm gonna axe them out. I'm gonna axe them out. Like when I say axe, I don't mean like ask. I mean axe, like with axe. It's not about chopping people out and blocking people out of your life because they did you wrong or they did you dirty or you think they're toxic. If you have a problem with everyone, maybe you are the problem. Maybe you need to reflect with yourself and say, you know what, I've noticed drama seems to follow me. No, drama is not following you. You are the drama. You need to put your Oscars down and come back to earth and just be down to earth and stop acting up. I know it's easier said than done. A lot of us have, very strong characters and some of us just can't help it. But self-accountability is the first step. It's the first step to being less dramatic and less toxic and less whatever term you want to put on it. I don't know. I have so many languages in my head right now. But like